now the news. I'm Shane Bigham. Chinese President Xi Jinping has pledged continuous support for Tonga's social and economic development within the South-South cooperation framework. Speaking with visiting Tongan King Tupou VI in Beijing, President Xi said China will always be Tonga's reliable partner, no matter how the international landscape changes.
The friendship between China and Tonga dates back to ancient times. Since the establishment of diplomatic ties, the two sides have always respected each other as equals, firmly supported each other's core interests and major concerns, and achieved fruitful outcomes in cooperation. Our comprehensive strategic partnership has been deepened, setting an example of friendly cooperation between countries with different social systems and of different sizes.
The Chinese leader pledged to work with the Pacific Island nation in agriculture, fisheries, infrastructure, tourism, and climate. The king reaffirmed Tonga's commitment to the One China principle and expressed firm support for China's reunification.
Even though the weather here and in some provinces was cold, I can feel the warmth of your welcome and the welcome to my delegation. I'm happy to say that Tonga and China have been advancing together in many fields. We are here to explore other ways how Tonga and China can cooperate.
He said his country supports President Xi Jinping's foreign initiatives and is willing to jointly tackle global challenges such as climate change. A top Chinese diplomats called on the country and Malaysia to safeguard the victory in World War II and not allow anyone to turn back the wheel of history. Wang Yi made the remarks while meeting with the Director General of the Malaysian National Security Council. The officials in Beijing to attend the second bilateral dialogue between China and Malaysia on the management of maritime issues in the South China Sea. Wang said China is willing to work with Malaysia to align development strategies, advance Belt and Road cooperation, and tap into the potential of cooperation in areas such as the digital economy, artificial intelligence, and new energy. He called for joint efforts to oppose unilateralism and protectionism and safeguard the multilateral trading system. The Malaysian official said the country adheres to the One China policy. He said Malaysia will deepen bilateral cooperation with China, ensure new progress in their major cooperation projects, and work with China to maintain regional peace and stability. China says Japan's avoiding demands to withdraw the Prime Minister's remarks, despite repeating that Tokyo's position on the Taiwan question has not changed. China's foreign ministry said it'll raise doubts among the international community about whether Japan has the intention of correcting mistakes and whether it's taken action. Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning said Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's remarks on China's Taiwan region have tarnished the atmosphere of exchanges. She urged Japan to stop making trouble on China-related affairs. The official said China regained sovereignty over Taiwan after Japan surrendered in 1945 and committed to the Potsdam Proclamation. Sun Tianyuan reports.
China's foreign ministry is again urging Japan to withdraw its wrong remarks on the Taiwan question. The ministry asked Tokyo to spell out its consistent position and make the stance public instead of avoiding the issue, as well as honor the 1972 joint statement in which Japan recognizes the government of the People's Republic of China as the sole legal government of China. Spokesperson Mao Ning says there's only one China and that Taiwan is an inseparable part of it, and this is an ironclad fact and that no one should twist.
China's Shenzhou 22 spaceship is docked with the Tiangong space station. The spaceship launched on Tuesday and carried food, medical supplies, and devices for treating the cracked window on the Shenzhou 20 spaceship. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov says his country acknowledged the ongoing work between Ukrainian and American representatives based on a draft by the U.S. president. Peskov added that Russia will also take part in talks on the U.S. plan for settling the conflict. He said Trump's peace plan remains a substantive basis for potential negotiations on the Ukraine crisis. The spokesperson also said Russia remains fully open to negotiations on Ukraine. The White House said on Sunday that the United States and Ukraine drafted an updated and refined peace framework during talks in Geneva. And that's the news. I'm Shane Bigham.